You just sit in one place and do nothing. You don't even watch TV then? Oh, you're bored from TV. That's something nice to hear.
That's right.
I'm looking forward to that. Okay, how about you?
I sleep in a place, that's it.
You sleep in a place. Okay, that I think it's okay. We don't have to call that lazy, right? That's a
You're
good,
resting.
good thing. Yeah, you're resting. So there is a difference between resting and being lazy. Lazy is when we put off things that we have to do now. We put it off. We say, okay, we can do it later, and just sit in one place. And then your moms are calling you. Okay, go. Can you bring me this? Should I get up? Then you bring out reasons that can I do it later? Can you do it now? That's laziness, right? I'm really glad that none of us here are that lazy. Okay, anybody has any proverb or any stories? Nobody has anything else? Okay. Today we are going to start with a long poetry called Kalingathu Parani.
Yeah.
Anyone didn't get it? Raise your hands. Oh, wait. I had to bring more. Oh, okay.
I didn't go
If you come a bit forward, but it also
Yeah.
No, you know why,
Bit
Lambo?
more.
They don't want to be on camera. Adan angala birikina piriyagarilla.
that's okay. Let's come forward.
Mugi, come.
Come
you have to
forward.
come. There's so
Come.
much space right here. And you too, Apu. Come.
Come on.
I don't want to see you on camera. Should have it, don't you? Oh, I don't want to. Yes, we.
Are you comfortable?
Yeah.
Yes. So anyone didn't get the sheet? How many of you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You too?
Ingala vanga. Here, come in. You can come here. Come here.
Come.
Here, let's walk.
Everybody has some photocopies. How many of you didn't get it? I think actually, yeah. Okay, only the 3 and 4. Pencil is good. Can we have some quiet time? Make sure all of your names are read out here. Wait.
Lakshan Srihar. Muralidharan Haridharan.
What's your name? Yasan? Oh, okay. He's okay, on the last one.
Are you new?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to come over here? I'll just get you. I'll give you a strong so you can just fill it out and bring it the next class.
Okay.
Okay,
Shyam. Shyam. Shyam.
Shyam?
Yeah.
How do you spell it?
SHIYAM. IYAM.
I-Y-A.
Sorry, no, you had it. Yeah, YAM.
Last name?
M. Yeah. Sorry, I want to make it out of the M.
Oh, it is an M.
Oh, okay. Last name is Samendran. THAV. ANDIRAN.
You just fill it out and bring it over.
Okay, thanks.
I know you. You're were you guys breaking in last night?
Anyone that I haven't called? Can you put your hands up, please?
She never called. She didn't
I
say
do.
my name. She
I've got you, I've got you. Oh, I've got you.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Anyone else? I've got you, I've got you, I've got you. Yeah, I've got you guys. Anybody else? I didn't call? I've got you. You got me? In summer, can I? Yes. What is it? You know. What's your name?
Kajun.
Gotcha.
Did you get it? How many?
South and Tony will be coming the next class.
Did you all get the paper?
Close the door.
I thought about like this.
Please come in.
Not a battery. I hate that.
That's okay. Nila,
I know.
Because I was injured last year.
That's why it's about me.
I didn't stop it. Excuse me.
I was injured here when I was in soccer. Hamstring.
Right. Good. I have an assistant teacher for you. Huh? You need it.
Yeah. Okay, I think we have to separate.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the boys you have to come here.
Abhishek anga pongu.
Abhishek, come here.
Anga pongu.
It's okay, come here. You
You
have
know
no
paper? Lambo. Lambo.
Come quickly. Okay. You're sitting right here. Okay, my next. Wait.
Okay, everybody's ready?
Okay. So let's start. Okay, the poem that we are going to look at today is a long poetry collection. It's called Kalingathu Parani. That means it's written by Jayan Kondar. I think you have the title here. It means it's the name of the poem. It's a Parani is a kind of poetry in Tamil of all the poetries, the different kinds of poetries we have. Parani is one kind of poetry, and it is sung on the kingdom of Kalinga. These are like ancient kingdoms. I didn't bring the map for you to show. Maybe next class I'll try to bring a map. The ancient South India had three major kingdoms. That was the Cholas, the Cheras, and
Pandyas.
yeah, Pandyas. These three kingdoms were the Tamil kingdoms, and out of which this Kalingathu Parani was sung for the Chola king called Kulothunga I. There were like three Kulothungas. They are named after their forefathers, like how some people here, even now, they are named after their grandfather or like their older generations. These kings are also named after the first king called Kulothunga, and then after like two generations there's another king called Kulothunga. And for a historical reference, for just to know, to differentiate them, they put like Kulothunga 1, Kulothunga 2, Kulothunga 3. So this is the king Kulothunga 1. And he went on war with the kingdom of Kalinga, and the ruler of Kalinga was Anandavarma. The reason he went on war with Kalinga was that the smaller kingdoms always pay tributes to the larger kingdoms. That is, once in a year, or like they have like certain periods of time that they send gold and precious stones and jewelry. It's like a tribute to the bigger kingdoms, kings of bigger kingdoms, and they bring them in person or they send somebody, and it's something like a kind of, not a feast, like so that the bigger kings do not attack them, and they know that they are under their rule. Now this Kalinga king, he refused to pay that tribute. So then the Chola king Kulothunga, he decided to go on war with him. Because any time a king refuses to pay that tribute, that means the king does not want to listen to the bigger kingdom or the orders from the bigger king, the major kingdom. So when they have these smaller kings, smaller chieftains paying tributes to the bigger kings, that means when the bigger kings go on war, they act as their alliance. They all join together. There are like so many kingdoms that join together, and they combat one common enemy. But when they refuse to pay tribute to that king, that means they do not want to obey orders of this major king, Kulothunga. Anandavarma is refusing to obey orders from Kulothunga. So that's why now Kulothunga has to go on war with him and win over the smaller kingdom. And what happens if the other king loses, then that kingdom also joins with with Kulothunga's kingdom. So his kingdom gets bigger and bigger, and it becomes more powerful. The more bigger the kingdom is, the more powerful it becomes, because there's more warriors to fight. Yeah?
What if the major kingdom loses? Like they lose the battle?
Yeah, if they lose, then the smaller kingdom has a bigger hold on them. But that's like very rare, because the major kingdom also has their smaller kings who would support them, in the way of all those people who pay their tributes are all under the jurisdiction of this bigger king, and they all like act like friends, and they listen to the bigger king. So then he went with his commander-in-chief, Tondaiman, his name is. His name is actually, the complete name is Karunakara Tondaiman. And so this particular poetry is on the praise of this Karunakara Thondaiman, that's his commander-in-chief, and King Kulothunga. Now you might have heard about this Greek epic poetry. I'm not going to say it. Does anybody know about it?
Is it the horse one?
Yeah, the one with the horse.
Troy?
Trojan horse.
Trojan horse and the heroes, and it's like a long poetry, the Odyssey, all those are like long poetry that sings in praise of heroes in that battle scenes and the battlefield. Now Bharani is also something close to that. The name Bharani came, this whole poetry is called Bharani for two reasons. One reason, it's said that a soldier who kills, or a warrior who kills 1,000 elephants in a war, and the poetry is sung in praise of him. So that kind of poetry is called Bharani. So that is a warrior who kills 1,000 elephants. A song of praise to that warrior is called Bharani. And the other thing is, on the day of the Bharani star, there is a war goddess that's often associated with battles and battlefields and wars and victories. And she is Kotravai. Her early name was Kotravai. And she is usually said to be living in forests and wastelands. Like, she is the goddess of that region. And she is currently called as Kali. She is associated with Kali. And you all know how Kali looks? How does she look?
Oh, she has a sword.
Huh?
She has a necklace of skulls.
Skulls. She has a necklace of skulls, yes.
She has a tongue sticking out.
She has her tongue sticking out, yes.
She rides a lion.
She rides a lion, okay.
She has a large sword.
She has a large sword, yes. She looks like very ferocious, like a woman who's ready to be, who is like in a battlefield. You would, that's how you picturize her, right? That's how ferocious the goddess is. So this poetry is a worship of that goddess on that star day, that's Bharani star. So these are the two reasons why it's called Bharani. Now the poetry by itself, like you have read so many poems even before. This kind of poetry is known for its musical sounds in it. It's very rhythmic. The words, the way it plays, it's very rhythmic. Like you read it once, twice, thrice, it's easy for you to remember these poems because it's mainly based on rhythm. And Jayankondar is the one who wrote this poem, and he is known for this poetry, especially if you say Kalingatha Bharani, there's like, even if you say the very word Bharani, right away you remember is this Kalingatha Bharani written by Jayankondar. You will not remember it. There are other Bharanis too, but he is so famous for this kind of poetry. Now this poem, long, as I told you, it's long poem, and each like there are so many, like about more than 1,000 verses in this collection, and each verse is about 4 lines. It's only 4 lines of each verse, and there are like 13 sections in this poetry. The first section is called the invocation, that is Kadavul Padiyadu, which means it's like a salute to all the gods like Shiva, Vishnu, Murugan. All these gods are given their due respect. And then open the doors. Open the doors is a chapter about the wives who are waiting for their husbands who are in the battlefield to return back after their victory. So they are like opening the door and going out and looking in the streets to see if they are returning, and then they go back inside and they close the door. So the whole section is about these wives, what they tell each other, how they open the doors, and how they are waiting and how long they are waiting. So each verse is about that. And the third section is in praise of the forest where Kali dwells. That means it's a forest description. It's how ferocious, how dangerous stuff. Everybody knows when you say forest, what do you remember? Right away the word forest. Yes, tiger. What else? What else?
Trees.
Trees, okay.
Poison ivy.
Poison ivy, okay. All you think about is all the dangers lurking in the forest, right? So So if a goddess is living in such a forest, then obviously the goddess is also a ferocious looking goddess. She cannot be like a pleasing person. Can you imagine a pleasing person in a forest? Because right away the word forest brings that fear in you, that it is dangerous. That's the idea you get, right? And then that's the third section. Then the fourth section is in praise of the Kali temple. Kali is there is a temple for Kali. And the whole section describes how this temple is being built. It says like it's being built with the blood from the enemy warriors, and their bones and their skulls and everything becomes the walls for those for the temple. So it's like whole like a scary description there. And then the next section is in praise of attendants of Kali. Now the attendants of Kali are like goblins. They are like spirits. They are like ugly looking spirits, and the whole section is how they look. It's a very comical, and also it's scary. Yeah, they have like big eyes, and their lips hang up to their stomach, pointy ears, and they wear all these skeletons, and their tongues are hanging out, and their limbs are long and ugly. Pointy noses. Yes, you can imagine. You will know. I think even before I tell you, you can imagine how spirits look, right? You've seen enough TV.
Like Avatar.
No? Yeah, somewhat like but at least the avatars look nicer. This description here, like the way they describe, they are like so tall, so huge with long limbs.
Don't think they wear Hawaiian skirts.
They wear Hawaiian skirts. Oh, that's a curious imagination.
They're the weirdest things on earth.
So that is the next section. And then
They're green.
the next section is jugglery. That is, there is one goblin that went to live in the Himalayas for a while, and then it comes back to see goddess Kali. And then when this goblin is coming back, she also learnt a lot of magic tricks from where she was living before. So this whole chapter is about all the magic tricks that she's doing in front of goddess Kali. And then the next one is lineage of Chora kings. What is lineage?
I don't know.
Perception of a line, making through a line.
Making through a line, okay.
Say someone's descendants.
Descendants, yeah, it's like who are your ancestors, like your roots. So this one sings about who was Kulothunga's father, who was his grandfather, and the fame of those kings, the fame of those warriors, what are all the things that they have achieved, and how Kulothunga was born in such a nice dynasty and in such a nice family, and what he is achieving. And then the next section is, now, goblins appeal to Kali. In this section, they plead with Kali that they are hungry. What do these goblins eat is all kinds of, yes, blood and meat and all that. And they are, when they say they are hungry, then Kali says, okay, if you're hungry, soon there's going to be a war in Kalinga and you all can have nice feast. So that's their food.
So what does she eat?
She probably eats that too. And the next one is incarnation of Kulothunga. In this section, the king is equated to the gods. His qualities are equal to like Vishnu, Shiva, Murugan. That's how they are, and he's equated to being like a god, like protective and being impartial, all that. And the next section is goblins narrate to Kali, which is about the information about the background of war. And I think I told you about why this war was happening. Can anybody tell me?
Because there was a king who didn't want to pay, and his name was
Anantavarma.
Yeah. So they started the war because he wouldn't pay what he had to.
Tribute, yes. And he refused to pay that tribute to him, and that's why the war. So this whole section is about the description of what happened and why, who refused, and how this news, like how Kulothunga came to know about this, and how he is telling his commander-in-chief that he has to go on a war. to get this king, to defeat him. All that is in the description. And the next section is description of battle scenes. Now the description of battle scenes is how this war took place, like who fought with whom, what are all the kinds of armies they used. They were like elephants, horses, and then they were soldiers just on their foot, and then they were soldiers on chariots. There were how many different kinds of, there were like 4 kinds of armies. There were soldiers, elephants were used, horses were used, archers, so soldiers on their foot. All these are different kinds of armies that was used, and all the weapons that was used in those days, their shields, their arrows, they had spears, they had swords. Yes.
Mental math.
So this whole section is all the descriptions about what's happening in the battlefield, how they are killed, how they attack each other, maces. Yes, they had everything. Only thing they didn't have, can anybody say? Yes.
Atomic bombs, antimatter.
Yes, that's the only thing they didn't have. And the last section is of the heroic deeds in the battle. That means this is the section that celebrates the heroes in the battle. Any battle, there are like some people who like outbeat others, who perform like with so much chivalry, with so much valor that they get celebrated. It's usually the commanders in chief, the lieutenants. Those are the people that get celebrated in this kind of battles. So this section is a description on that. So on the whole, we have how many sections? 13. What is your favorite section here?
Goblins juggling.
Everyone need to
Goblins
answer.
juggling. Everybody has to answer. Yeah. Yeah. What is your favorite
Start
section
from
here?
there.
Everybody has to say a section here. We have 13 sections, and I told you what it is all about. Take your time, read through it, and tell us. Wait.
I like to a goblin.
Yeah, you're here.
Yes.
Yes, then you remember what I asked? That's for the whole class?
You don't want to.
Do you have the paper with you? Yeah, I'm just wondering what is the section that you like the best?
There were 13 sections
There are
in this
13 sections
text.
here.
Telling it to Parani. It's a book like this with the translation and explanation, both Tamil and English translation in this size. So it's not that big book. Okay, so 13 sections there. So you just have an outline of Parani literature, right? Generally.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I
especially
just
for-
did. Yeah.
And so just go through these 13 sections and see,
And say
pick
what's your
one,
favorite,
which one
yeah.
is you like.
Can I look at the back and say what's our favorite?
Back?
Yes.
Yeah, I like to eat it.
Yes. Okay, I have an answer.
I like to eat it.
Okay, yeah, we are waiting for some answers here.
Oh, I know.
Yes, I still have my answer.
Okay, we'll start from the back for a change.
Hey, I have something over here.
Shyam, do you have any idea?
It's from verse 572. Okay. What about just a moment?
Well, I can't say it. It's about number 10.
Number 10.
Like, what was it about him that they equated the gods?
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Oh.
It's like a hero, right?
Yeah.
The hero equal to God. Yeah.
But it says incarnation, so that means he's like a god in a human form, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's how he is being equated.
It is not the Almighty God. That's like what do you call Vayathal Valvanga Valvar Vanurayin Devathal Raikapada. The whoever doing a heroic deeds in their life considered as one of the deities or celestial.
Yes.
The high being. Devam means it's not the Almighty God, it's one of those gods, like a celestial. Okay?
Often a king is often looked upon as a person with godly qualities.
Incarnation. They say, especially the Vishnu, they say திருவுடை மன்னரை கனி திருமாலை கண்டேனே. Whenever I see the king, I see the Lord Vishnu. So who sang that? I'm not sure. One of the Tamil poems says that. So whenever the king comes, it's actually what happens is the king or kingdom or government, where do they get the authority from? To rule, to govern. Where?
They're part of the family or royal family?
Yeah, royal family, but where did they get the authority to rule and govern and do the justice and other things?
God
Mm-hmm.
God made them
It's a justice, it's a divine justice. They are executing, they are the guardians. Okay, even the constitution says like that, right?
Yeah.
The Canadian constitutions and the British constitutions,
Yeah.
everyone says it's monarch in the name of Christ and in the name of God. Yeah,
They are
that's another thing.
executing.
So the power is, we don't have any authority to rule. It's a justice and the power and the authority comes from the high above. So that's why they are the representative. Even now it is that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the courts of law, when you go to the courts, it's the same thing. You take the oath, and when a prime minister or president getting the oath, before they be sworn as a prime minister or president, they're all taking that authority. So it's the same thing. So the concept is not new, but the wording is new, right? Here we don't say openly they are the God or something, but it's equal to representation of the God. That's good.
Okay. What is the section you like? Yeah. 4 in praise of Kali temple.
Why?
And I want to remember the temple.
You want to know about the temple? Okay. It's a Kali temple. About the temple, Kali Padi. Kali is the fierce form of goddess. You know that, right? It's a goddess Parvati, but it's in her very fierce form. Yes. Yes, you.
5 because it says how she looks and she looks very
What's that? Which
How
one?
she looks in praise of Kali. Songs about the glory of
Glory of Kali.
how
Okay.
she looks and all that description. That's nice. You? 11. Goblins narrated from it. Oh, okay.
Why do you like it? Background of the war. Anything special?
So you're interested in the history of the war? You love war? Who's next?
It is not. It's the interesting part is it's a description not by the TV reporter or media reporter or anyone else. It's a description by whom? Goblins. Yeah, that's interesting. Do you know anyone what is goblins means? You know?
People who look like aliens and that are freaky.
They don't look like aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah, you see them on TV.
Watch Harry Potter. Yeah.
Look like
Those goblins. Yes. Yeah. So it's like another Harry Potter in a different form. It's like a war scenario.
But the goblins there are like
The Shani. Yeah. What is the chapter you like? The section.
Can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you, guys.
Sorry. Number 3.
Number 3. In praise of the forest where Kali dwells. Oh,
Why?
Can't hear you.
yeah. You don't know how to?
How to live in that environment, the forest.
Oh, okay.
Sort of
Because it's a
adventurous.
scary environment, adventurous.
It's like a camping.
Who's there? Gopika.
I like the chalk one better because I want to know how did it look like, and I think it's supposed to be scary.
It is.
It is.
It is scary with a sense of humor.
Murali.
Murali?
Which one?
Number 5.
Yeah, you need to read and explain why. You know Kali, right? Okay.
I like number 6 because I want to see the pictures of God.
Picture of the problem. Okay, in place of the essence of.
Yeah, in place of Kali, the other goblin, this part of the poetry is very comical. That's the thing. Sense of humor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Example, put your board.
Did you get the thing?
Yeah, I got the paper.
Kali is the fierce form of goddess. Okay? So, she batters, she
And
cares.
dwelling in a forest,
Yeah.
she will
It's okay.
But you can get fruits.
Pardon? That's when she comes Bhavani. Okay, there are 4 types of Shakti. Okay, Kopeshu Kali. When she get angry, she is the Kali. Krodeshu Durga. When in the battle, she is Durga. Kopeshu Bhavani. When she shower you the blessings of everything, she is Bhavani, like a mother. Okay, Purusheshu Vishnu. Shakti in a male form, Vishnu. There are 4 types of Shakti. So Kali is supposed to be a fierce battler. In the battlefield, you won't be very kind and other things. You need to fight. You need to use your weapons. You need to kill your enemies. So that's a representation there. But all these forms are the benefit of us, the souls. Okay? Yes?
Isn't it not dharmam to do such things?
Pardon?
And isn't it not dharmam to do such things? Like even in universal dharma, you're just doing it for God.
Which one?
War.
Whoa. That's a
By
different
itself.
thing. Here is a description of Kali. Okay?
Okay, who's
But
Well,
why would God do it by herself?
She didn't do it herself.
She didn't do it herself.
Like
She
why would
said-
she? Why would she
She
try
is just
eating?
witnessing it. It's happening. She foretell it's going to happen. So go and feast on that thing. That's it. She didn't induce the war. It's human.
But why is she kind of encouraging it by her features, like with the?
She didn't encourage. She didn't come to Klotunga or Tondaman saying that go, I'll be on your side. I'll confer you the victory or anything like that. She didn't provide any support or anything. It's a vivid description of the war. Okay. Again, this is the war with the Parani literature. The pattern of literature is that imagination. It's not directly Kottabai or Kali came an inscription that it's a poetic description and imagination, that format. The Parani song is like that. Parani song describes the war in its vivid description. It's like the ghosts and goblins and Kali and lots of slaughtering, death, and
It's
everything
supposed
is
to
there.
invoke fear.
Within that there is a celebration of the victory and the hero. So it's a combination of all those things together. In that things, the poet brings out this format. This is a particular format. It's not like what you studies in the mythology or anything. It happened in 11th century. The poet Jayan Kondar put the form. Even in now, if you want to put a Parani song, this is the description you have to put it. You may describe the World War I or World War II or anything like that. You have to put the same similar format. Is it right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are the elements.
Yeah.
Of it.
The Parani type of literature should have these elements. And you should, this is the core, chassis. Using this chassis, you have to build up the literature. So he used the chassis to build up the literature. Okay? Answer, you got the answer? Okay. Then, yes?
12, did you say?
The 13th section.
13 sections is in this Kalingathiparani. In this book, actually. But it doesn't need to be 13. It may be less than that or more than that. Okay? That's another thing. Takkayaha Parani by Otakutas.
Yeah.
That's another famous one. But Parani is the song, the vivid description of the war and slaughtering and victory of the, celebrating the victory and the celebration of the heroic virtues of the hero. And the description comes like this. But this is a reality, right? We don't see when a war happened, one side wins. We don't see the other side. Usually in the media, we see the good side. Oh, we won over. It's all celebrating and other thing. We didn't see the other side of the story. But this is a combination of both sides. You see the destruction and death
Of what is being lost, how it is lost.
class. And in the same thing, you are seeing the victory and rejoice on the one side and the heroic act on the one side. And within that is a sense of humor and with an imagination. It's a combination.
That's why even the title is the kingdom that is lost, not is the kingdom that won. If you see, it's Kalingathiparani. Kalingam is the one that lost the war. If you look at the title itself, you can see that difference. It's not.
It is not Klothungaparani.
It doesn't say
It
Klothungaparani.
is a
It doesn't say
Kalingathiparani.
Choraparani. It says
So-
Kalingathiparani.
The loser is the name. Takshayakaparani, the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So what are all the bold names? What are all the words in bold?
Pardon?
Like right there beside each line there's something in bold. What is that?
That's
It
the
is in
original
Tamil words.
name. That's the original Tamil,
Tamil word.
titles.
Kadavil Padiyade, Kadai
Or
Tarappu.
those there are titles of each chapter?
They're the titles of each chapter.
Yeah.
And the one in the beginning is the like a translation of what the title is, and then as a description, and then the highlighted ones are the original Tamil titles. Yes, who is next?
I'm right here.
Yes.
I like is the last number. Last 13.
13. Okay. The
Why?
heroic deeds.
Is, I just like it.
Yeah, it's a happy ending, right? The good side of it. It indirectly says, or what do you call it? Over that victory and winning and the success, there are many lives slain, many lives lost, many sacrifices, right? We don't see that. Even building up the nation, building up the society, where in the behind the scene there are so many sacrifices, so many sad things, right?
Behind victories, there are so many losses. Loss of a whole kingdom.
Lives, innocent lives and wars and properties, resources lost.
Yes. Who is next? You?
No, go back, Roy. Just turn around. Go.
I think I might like number 6 because it says it's very comical, so I'm just wondering what the goblins would do to make it really funny.
Oh, okay. The description of the goblins.
You? Which one? 12. Descriptions of the battle scenes, yeah. And you? Pardon? They find out what's the heroic deeds in the battle. Okay. You. Okay. Yeah. Why?
It's 13.
Why?
Pretty much talks about the heroic deeds of versus deeds.
Okay. Everyone likes the heroic deeds. Anything? You?
Because
Interested in seeing goblins. What do you like? Okay, and let's pass it on. Yes.
I had a question. So, you said that you're talking about the tragedy behind wars, right? The lives lost and everything. Like, what was the humorous part of the epic? Like, you said that there were two.
Oh, when you go to the poems, you will see that there are pieces of it there, humorous part.
Yes, I put just one though.
Yeah. We'll come to that.
Yeah.
We'll taste a couple of samples there, then you will come to it. And yeah, you start.
I like the five. I like to know about the Kali.
More about the Kali. Songs about the Kali, okay. Yeah.
Because I want to know about the
Huh?
number 4. Because I want to know about the temple.
About the temple. Right.
Number 7, because the goblins juggler show.
Juggler show. Indrachalam. Okay. And you.
Number 7, because I want to know more about the juggler show. I want to see English or
Yeah, you hear it?
I didn't hear.
No,
we
yeah.
can't get through.
Yeah.
I like to learn more about the juggler show.
Okay, about jugglery. Okay. You? About one? It talks about the price of all the gods, okay? Right, and come here. Yeah.
Number 6, because I want to learn more about the Kali.
What about the Kali and
And how it looks.
okay. You, Subhavi?
I like number 6. I like goblins and I like the comical where they
Comical part. Okay. We can finish that side. Okay, you.
Number 12, because I want to compare the thousands of war to right now.
So battle
That's
scenes.
interesting.
Battle
Battle scenes
scenes.
of before to right now.
That's right. Okay. That you. What? Okay, you. It's a number 8. Okay, lineage of Chola kings. Why are you very interested in Chola kings? There are 3 divisions among the ancient Tamil Nadu. There are 3 divisions: Chera, the current Kerala, and Chola, and Pandya. So 3 divisions there. So 3 kings were ruling usually: Chola, Chera, Pandya. Among these, this one is about the Klothunga Chola.
What's the symbols? I know Pandya is for eating fish.
Yeah, Pandya is the emblem.
Yeah.
Pandya's
Flag.
emblem is fish, and Cholas is a tiger, and Chera is the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Then next one.
I would want to learn more about number 2 because I would want to see how the wives wait for their husbands, and I would want to see the reaction if their husbands don't make it alive.
All right. Okay. That's the thing.
Very interesting.
The second part. Yeah.
Yes.
Just say, you see the second part. The wives who wait for their husband. Those days there was no telegram systems,
No televisions, no radios.
no radios. When they come back, you will see they are alive or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
And nobody knows when they will return back. And it's like somewhere in the outskirt, wasteland where these battles happen. They don't happen in the main
the
city or
border,
town.
usually, yeah.
It's always in the border, near the bordering the forest or bordering a wasteland. So until they return, nobody knows exactly.
Okay. Okay. We lost some. Who's
Oh, after this.
Yeah. Do you have the paper? Oh, okay.
So like
What is the section you like?
6 because I want to learn about the Kali.
You want to learn about Kali or the attendance of Kali?
Yeah.
Attendance of Kali.
Who are the attendants? Goblins.
Goblins, pay.
Okay. Wait. You did it?
No, not
Yeah.
Not yet.
I choose number 13 because I want to see what type of hero should they use.
Hero.
Number 13. Vivian?
I choose number 4 and praise of Kali's temple because usually she says I usually see temples in dedication to Lord Shiva, and I would like to know what's the difference or similarities between Lord Shiva's temples and Kali's.
There are so many Kali temples too even nowadays. Not all the temples are Shiva's temples. There are Vishnu temples, Murugan temples, Vinayaka temples. Yeah. Kali temples, yeah. That's you want to know what type of temple was it at that time. Yes.
Very good.
Who is next?
Yeah. You.
I like number 9.
Number 9.
Why?
Number 9 is the goblins appeal to Kali. They plead with Kali that they are hungry. And Kali predicts, and then the war. Pay Muraipari. Okay. Who is next? Yes.
Yeah. You tell us what section you like.
Can take some more time? Okay.
I want to see I want select 7 because I want to know what they're studying.
Okay, you want to know about
Balls of
your
fire, balls of ice, or frankly just power.
Okay. And you?
I like number 6.
Huh?
Number 6.
Number 6, why?
Because it says it's comical.
That's comical. Okay. You?
Number 12
Why?
because of the battle scenes.
You like the battle scenes? Okay. You? Huh? Okay, you? Number 3. Why? In place of the forest where Kali dwells. Yeah? Okay. Okay, number 5, if you want to know about the Kali. Everyone said that?
Yeah, I think.
So what is this song called? Parani. Parani song. This particular song called Kalingata Parani, but it's called Parani. Is it okay to pass it around?
Yeah.
This is anything personal?
No, I just had
Oh.
marker which I didn't want to hold the phone.
Pass it around.
பார்த்துட்டு இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் verses அப்புறம் next class add பண்ணலாம்.
Any?
நீங்க கேட்கறது பார்த்தா இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் verses next class add பண்ணலாம்.
I want to interest of part.
அதான் இருக்கு. அதனால இந்த most sections I marked it.
Very in the political.
இன்னும் பார்க்க வேண்டியது last
பார்த்து.
interview.
tell us about like the poet? Yeah. Can you tell us about the person that wrote the poem?
Pardon?
Can you tell us about the person that wrote the epic or sang the epic?
Jane
Kanda.
Yeah.
Like who was he?
He was a poet at the he's like a court poet for Kulothunga.
Yeah. Oh, what poet?
A court poet.
A court
They have
poet.
The kings.
for the kings they have like court poets,
Oh.
and he's one of them. So he sung the poetry about this war and their victories and their losses and all that. And he's famed for this.
It was like government side media.
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah. So they said all the good things about it. But they didn't hide the bad things, right?
No, they didn't
yeah,
hide the bad things. Everything.
In a way, he
So
put
did
the
they.
what do you call it? He sang his heroic activities and deeds and his what do you call it? Celebration of his victory. At the same time, he put the vivid description of the war
Yeah.
and the lost
How
lives
they
and
were
other things.
killed and how the wives cry in the on hearing upon their husbands were dead, or there are like wives.
So
who
that
go
is
and for
more
their
fairer than
husbands.
current government media reporters.
Yes.
Okay. So he put in a different way.
Who has the book?
You want the book or?
No, பார்க்கறது விடுவோமா இல்ல?
இல்லை இது வச்சுட்டு அடுத்த முறை பண்ணுவோம்ன்றது ஓகே அவங்களுக்கு இந்த லெக்ஷன் கொடுத்துட்டு அடுத்த முறை பயன்படுத்தணும்.
அப்படியா? அப்படின்னா அவங்களை எல்லாம் கேட்க சொல்றது.
கேட்கலாம் அல்லது எங்களுக்கு ரெண்டு அனிவர்சரி டே கதைகள் ஹாஃப் அன் அவர் தான் நீங்கள் 15 minutes கதைக்கலாம்.
அப்படியா?
So do you have any questions?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we are ஒரு poem செய்வோம்.
So you want to try a poem?
Yeah, the last one.
Oh, you already seen.
You have already seen it. Okay. So this is about a goblin, a pig that's slightly a little bit foolish, a little bit idiotic, a little bit dumb. So there are like so many different goblins there, right? This one is a particularly like a foolish goblin. And you all would have read this, right? You've read the translation? Yes. If you haven't read, then why are you asking for the last poem?
The title.
And the title? Okay. I'll read it once. பொல்லா ஓட்டை களத்துக்குள் புறத்தே ஒழுக மறித்து பார்த்து எல்லா கவிழ்த்து திகைத்திருக்கும் இழுதை பேய்க்கு வாரீரே. Which means now they had made a gruel, like a porridge, in the battlefield. They've used the skulls of dead soldiers as pots, and they've used their skeletal remains as their spoons and ladles. They've done, and they use the quivers of those warriors to measure rice, and they've cooked a big meal for all these goblins to eat. There's like thousands and thousands of goblins. Now that the food is prepared, Kali is telling them that they have to brush their teeth before they see. They're goblins, but they still brush their teeth before they eat. And then she tells them how to brush their teeth so that they follow the instructions. And then after all that is done, they all are sitting in a row. And each one by one, the porridge is being, the gruel is being poured to all the goblins. These are like different kinds of goblins. The one I took is the funny, like an idiotic goblin. And what it did, one idiotic ghost took up a leaking, it's not a vessel actually, leaking bowl. The poured gruel spilled out because it's a leaking bowl. It has a hole, right? And what it did, it turned the bowl upside down, thinking that it will hold it. So that's how dumb this goblin is. And then it's so dumb and it's so confused. Even for that confused idioting goblin, let's pour the gruel. This is just the 4 lines about that particular goblin. Anybody who's willing to read it?
Everybody.
Everybody wants to read that. Okay. Gopika படிக்க சொல்லுங்க. Because her pronunciation will be good.
இந்த தமிழ் இதில் எடுத்து பண்ணலாம்.
Yeah,
புக்
நீங்க
யார்கிட்ட
எழுதினதே
இருக்கு?
இருக்கு. அப்படி இல்லைன்னா இந்த பேப்பர்ல இருக்கு.
புக்.
I want to read it.
It's a
Yeah,
book
the
is
Tamil.
here already. You want which?
It's 572.
Mark it.
Yeah, அதுக்கு தான் வச்சேன். Yeah, 572. Can you pass this book to her? It's verse 572. There is a paper in there. Verse 572. 572. There's a white paper in that page. Then it moves to the next goblin. Did you get it? Okay.
பொல்லா ஓட்டை களைத்து புறத்தை ஒழுக்க மறித்து பார்த்து எல்லா கவிழ்த்து திகைத்திருக்கும் விடுதை பேக்கு வாரீரே.
Once more, please.
பொல்லா ஓட்டை களைத்து புறத்தை ஒழுக மறித்து பார்த்து எல்லா கவிழ்த்து திகைத்திருக்கும் விடுதை பேக்கு வாரீரே.
Varir and pouring.
Pour.
Varir and pouring. And also, otta means leaking, right? The hole. Yeah.
Kalam is the pot or the bowl that the goblin is holding. Irudai pay is that idiotic goblin. Pay is goblin. Now, anybody else wants to read this? I think everybody can read it once.
Yeah, you take it. Yeah, you play.
In the English version or?
Tamil first. Hard.
You want to read it in Tamil? Read it a second.
Okay. Kolla idate
Kalathukul.
Kalathukul புறத்தே ஒழுக மறித்து பார்த்து எல்லா கவிழ்த்து திகைத்திருக்கும் எழுத்தை பேக்கு வாரீரே.
Very good. Anyone else? You can, Babi?
You want to read the English one?
You want the Tamil one? If you can read the Tamil one.
Sorry. Second. Yeah. Good, very good. Who wants to read again? Go.
Read it.
Yeah. You want to read the Tamil first? Okay, then read the English. Yeah, read.
One idiotic ghost took up a leaking vessel. The poured gruel spilled out. It turned the bowl upside down. It is so dumb and confused. Pour gruel to the idiot goblin too.
Very good.
Very good.
Someone else?
I want to read it.
Yes, you.
In English?
Yeah. Fine.
Idiot goblin. One idiot ghost took up a leaking vessel. The poured gruel spilling out. It turned the bowl upside down. It is so dumb and confused. Pour gruel to the idiot goblin too.
You.
English?
Mm-hmm.
One idiotic ghost took up a leaking vessel. The poured gruel spilled out. It turns the bowl upside down. It is so dumb and confused. Pour gruel to that idiot goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Idiot goblin took up a leaking vessel. The poured gruel spilled out.
Mm-hmm. Very good. It's louder next time. Okay, yes.
In English?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you have read it in Tamil too. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't notice. That's it.
The idiotic goblin, one idiotic goblin took up the leaking bucket. The cord rolled out. It turns the bowl upside down. It's so dumb and confused. Poor word to that goblin.
Let's see on the video.
One idiotic ghost took up a leaking vessel. The cord rolled out. It turns the bowl upside down. It is so dumb and confused. Poor rolls back to the idiot goblin too.
Okay.
Some girls, we didn't hear
Yeah,
anyone.
anybody wants to read in Tamil?
Ramya?
ஓட ஓட்டை களத்துக்குள்
Kalattukul.
களத்துக்குள் புறத்தை ஒழுங்கா மறைத்து பார்த்து எல்லாம் கவிழ்த்து நிலைத்திருக்கும் இலதை தேக்கு பாரு.
Very good.
Very good.
Next time we'll give the Tamil one to
Yeah,
print
I
it out.
forgot to,
Yeah, I'll get the Tamil one too. We'll do that. Any other questions on Parani? That's good. So you know about Parani literature? The circumstances it was sang, the features or constituents of the Parani literature, and particularly this Kalingathi Parani and Klothungan. One, this is the Klothungan one. So I take over from here, I'll move on to the next part.
Go on, class.
Hmm?
Go on.
From the song, what do you think? Fruits what do you think? Need some space. Kids, can you all see it here?
And I took
Kids, are you ready for the review of the day? What is the month today? What is the month? June. In Tamil. Tamil month? Ani didn't come yet. Vaikasi. Still Vaikasi, okay? Today is Vaikasi. What is the fortnight today? It's a darker fortnight or lighter one? I hear lots of noises. Please be silent. So it's a brighter half or brighter? Brighter or darker? But why do you say brighter?
Because it's bright outside.
No. Why do you say it's brighter half? Each month we have a half of the month is brighter, half of the month is darker. It depends on the waxing and waning moon. When the moon is growing from new moon to full moon, it's a brighter fortnight. You understand? It takes about 15 days. and the moon from full moon to new moon. It's every day it becomes smaller and smaller. The night sky will be darker and darker. That's a darker fortnight. The last time it was darker fortnight. What's the other name for darker fortnight? What's the other name for? No? Huh? Krishna Bhaksha. Why it's Krishna? It's dark. Krishna means dark. Okay? So darker half is Krishna Bhaksha. Okay. Now the new moon is over. The new moon was on the 18th of Wednesday was new moon. Now it is growing again little by little. So it's a brighter half. Okay? So I'm writing the brighter half. Fortnight is everyone need to write it down to a notebook.
Yeah, I don't see anybody writing it down.
All right. Memorize it.
Yeah.
See, I need to see. Yeah, that's fine.
He needs a folder.
Okay, got it? So month is Vaikasi, fortnight is the brighter part. What's the darker part is the Krishna. What is the brighter part? Shukla. Very good. Shukla Bhaksha. So that's called so Shukla Bhaksha. Got it? Brighter part is Shukla Bhaksha. Shukla means bright. Shuklam Bharadaram. Have you heard that mantra?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vishnu's, Ganesha mantra. Shukla means brighter, whiter. You know that? Shuklam Bharadaram? Right. Day is, what is the day? What do you call it? What do you call in Tamil? Sunday. Nyairu. Nyairu. Who is the planet for this day? Who is the presiding planet for the day of Sunday? Sun. Yeah. For Monday? Moon. For Tuesday, who is the presiding planet for the Tuesday?
Jupiter.
No.
Saturn.
No. Mars. Tuesday is the presiding planet is Mars. Wednesday?
Jupiter.
No.
Jupiter.
Mercury.
Yes. Venus. Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Mercury.
Okay. You are saying everything at once.
There's only
Only one.
7 planets.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only.
We will talk about another day.
9
Okay.
planets.
But every day we learn about Sunday. We will learn about other days and things. What is the star today? What is the star? Star of the day.
For what? White star.
Anyone remember?
What?
What is the star today?
I don't know the star. Yes.
Punan
Yes.
Pusa.
a folder.
Have you got it? Anyone got the bird star Punarpusham here? You? 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 Yeah. 3 kids. Their bird star is Punarpusham. When they were born, the star of the day was Punarpusham. Okay?
Don't play with that.
Punarpusham is a star. There are 27 stars. It's a, yeah, 27 stars for zodiac signs.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Okay? Don't drop it.
Yeah.
Don't drop the fruits. Yes. Don't drop it.
No, man. I'll start off with memories.
He's throwing
Okay. What is a lunar day, Titi? Kids. Kids. Last time 13th lunar day, that's Triyodasi. What is a lunar day today?
17.
No. I'll put it 6th lunar day. What do you call 6th lunar day? The 6th day from the new moon. Okay, that's the 6th lunar day, the growing phase of the moon. What do you call it?
When does the 6th lunar day end?
Today.
Today at what time?
The time? Oh, you want the time to start everything? Yeah,
I want the time.
it's until 12 midday. Oh, thank you. Possible.
Strong it.
No.
No, no.
Like that, no.
Don't waste the food.
It's strong another time. Strong another time. Six.
What do you call 6th lunar day? Huh? Quite kids. What do you call 6th lunar day? No. Okay, come back. Don't do that again, okay? What is the 6th lunar day called? Kids. What is the 6th lunar day called? Sashti. 6th lunar day is called Shashti. Shashti. Shashti is the 6th lunar day. Sash means 6. Okay, the words are connected. That's how it comes. The root word is.
What did I do?
You got it? So today is the anniversary day of 2 of our great saints. You want to know who they are? Got it? Today is the remembrance day or anniversary day of 2 of our saints. First one is Vasudevan. Can you come forward here? Whose anniversary day is today? Cheklar. Who is Cheklar? Louder, louder. Come on. Who is Cheklar?
I don't know exactly.
Yes. He sang Periya Puranam, right? Cheklar sang Periya Puranam. Have you heard of that? Periya Puranam. Okay. What is Periya Puranam?
I don't know.
What is Periya Puranam?
Oh, it's a book.
It's a book, right? About what? Yeah, about Purana. About what? No. He sang the story of these 63 saints here in the picture. Kids, do you remember?
No, I don't remember. I wasn't even here at cyber class.
Okay.
All of you guys are talking. What are you going to do with that? Like that because I dropped that. When you're talking, I'm going to separate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
I think we have to have one boy and a girl.
What if we buy one boy and the best guys are going to have
Alternate.
Okay, I'm going to divide this side and this side, okay?
No.
You
Yeah,
come
yeah.
this side. Okay, this side. You go that side. That's right.
I go this side.
Yeah, this side.
Go that side.
This side.
Go that side.
Okay.
And that group has to be split up too.
Okay, right. You have two groups. You are going to answer the questions. Okay. I'm going to put the quiz. Now you come this side.
First group to win $100.
Okay. Good.
First one to answer one question wins $100.
Have you stopped? Please.
Y'all make the win.
Okay. Who is the saint one?
Hey, I can't see.
Right. Next time. What did he do? There.
They're bothering.
No, don't do that. Stand up.
What?
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
What did I do?
You can't hold here. This is a class, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what did he do? Saint Circular, what did he do? Sing a Puranam. What Puranam? Periya Puranam. What does it say?
It's about 63.
63 saints. It says about 63 saints. What size the book? It's too big?
No, the big size. Big. This
Uh,
size.
Yeah. And Periya Puranam. Okay. Now, I'm coming to other side. Periya Puranam, signed by Circular. He was supported by a king. Circular was a minister in a Chola kingdom, and there was a king supporting Circular. Not Raja Cholan. It's after that. One of the Chola king.
Raja Solan.
No. This side is a question. I'll give a clue. What's the name of the king you learned today in Kalingatte Parani? Today's song. Silence. It's Kulotungan 1. Kulotungan 1. So, Circular was supported by Kulotungan 2. The second Kulotungan. Okay? Kulotungan 2. Circular was supported by Kulotungan 2. So, it's relevant. See that? So, it's I think it's a third or fourth king from the Kulotungan 1. This is Kulotungan 2. So, he supported Circular to sing Periya Puranam. Okay? So, Periya Puranam, why did Circular sing Periya Puranam? Why did he sing Periya Puranam? Anyone? You know? Yes?
He sang Periya for people to know that there's 67 saints.
63.
63 saints, and I eat fries.
Okay.
So, in order for people to notice that there were these saints who did the red and courteous and things.
Okay. So to inform the people about 63 saying that's good. But why did he sing was actually King Kulotungan has a great affection for the Tamil and literature. He was enjoying the other literatures, but not enough literatures about the Saiva saints or the Saiva religious literature. So she was enjoying literature. Sivaka Sindhamani, there's another literature. So that's why he talked to the king and he said, why do you do that? And he said there's any equivalent good standard, good piece of literature in Tamil. Then he started composing these songs. Okay. Then who helped him? King helped him, and he was given the first stanza. First word of his first stanza was first poem was given to him by who? What is that? First song of Periya Puranam. Ulakalam. Ulakalam, the first song of Periya Puranam, starting with the verse of Ulakalam, is a verse or word given by Lord Shiva to himself in Chidambaram. Okay, so he composed Periya Puranam around what time? When did he live? The 12th century, about 800 years ago. It happened about 800 years ago. Okay, and when he completed the book and he presented that book, for how long? It took about 1 year. Every day people come like that and gather, and he read the book and explain. Okay, so Circular presented the Periya Puranam book in Chidambaram for 1 year. So this is the book. You can pass it around. But this is the book and the explanation, not only the book only. Okay. Who is the second saint? Second saint? No. Don't ask them. If you answer, I ask them, and you will lose the points. Okay. Somasimaran. Somasimaran. What did he do? Somasimaran. What did he do? He was friend of this saint. Who is that? Sundarar. He was a friend of Sundarar. Somasimarar was a friend of Sundarar. He was a devotee of Lord Shiva. So he was one of the 63 devotees. Those two devotees or the two saints remembrance day is today. Okay. How do we calculate the remembrance day? Month of Vaikhasi, the star of Punarpusa. Every year, month of Vaikhasi and the star of Punarpusa comes. It's the anniversary day of these two saints. It's easy. Okay, that's how. It's like anniversary day. Yeah. Like you have a second Sunday and another thing. Every Tamil month Vaikhasi, the star Punarpusa, is the anniversary day of Saint Circular and Saint Somasima. Huh? Yeah, we're coughing. Okay, so who won here? I think both of you did well.
It's tie.
Tie. So we will continue next time. So next time when you come, don't mix up the group. Stay like this, and we will continue the quiz on Kalingathu Parani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next week it was going to be on Kalingathu Parani.
Yeah.
So read your paper. And read your
I'll stay there. It's easy to read there.
Oh, the chicken. What are you doing? He doesn't care where you live. Why am I trying to glasses like yeah, but then I didn't want. Dave, listen. No, Dave. No, he has glasses like us, right? You know, if the lens comes out, you can't put back in. I know.
And then it's yeah.
No, Cody. What was that? No, Cody.